Okay, so you guys sent in a ton of stuff about self-doubt.
Yeah.
It seems like it's really weighing on a lot of you out there. And, I mean, we all know that voice, right?
Oh, for sure.
The one that's like, are you sure you can do that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You're gonna fail.
Definitely.
You're not good enough.
It never goes away.
Yeah, and so today we're gonna, like, do a deep dive into all of this self-doubt stuff you sent.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're gonna, like, try to figure out where it comes from, what's
Yeah.
going on in our brains when we're like, I don't know.
It's like a puzzle.
Right. Like,
Yeah.
why are we so hard on ourselves?
Yeah, it's a good question.
And then, even more importantly than that,
Yeah.
we're going to give you some tools to work with so that you can, like,
Yeah.
actually build some real confidence.
Like actual strategies.
Yeah, like, not just, like, feel-good stuff, but, like,
Yeah.
evidence-based stuff that you can actually use.
Yeah, grounded in research
Right.
that you can put into practice.
So one of the things that really jumped out at me from all the material you sent was
no.
some research from Yale about
Okay.
how self-doubt, like, literally lights up the same parts of the brain
Whoa.
as physical pain.
That's wild.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
I mean, it makes sense, though.
Yeah.
When you think about how much it can hurt
Right.
emotionally.
Yeah, totally.
But to know that it's actually like registering in your brain.
Almost like a physical injury.
Yeah, that's intense.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to be tackling today.
Okay.
Like how to rewire those pathways.
Yeah, reprogram the brain.
And start building some real confidence.
Yes, you're not held back by that pain.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Okay, so the first thing I kind of want to dig into is like
Yeah.
reframing self-doubt a little bit, because I think a lot of times we think it means that there's something wrong with us.
Right, like we're broken.
Yeah, like we're not good enough, or we're just fundamentally flawed.
We're not worthy.
Right, and I think that's a really, like, damaging way to look at it.
It's so negative.
And one of the things I learned from the research you guys sent was that it's not so much that we're, like, broken.
Right.
It's more like our brains just have this, like, overprotective system that's, like, way too sensitive.
Like a hyperactive alarm system.
Yes, exactly.
Constantly going off.
Even when there's, like, no real danger.
Yeah, it's like a false alarm.
Right, so it's not that you're not capable.
Right.
It's just that your brain is, like,
Yeah.
sending out all these, like, warning signals.
Like a smoke detector going off when you're just making toast.
Yeah, exactly.
It's annoying.
So annoying.
But it doesn't mean there's a fire.
Right.
It just means the system's a little too sensitive.
And so that was, like, a really helpful shift for me.
I can see that.
Just to think about it like that.
Yeah.
Instead of, like, I'm a failure.
It takes the pressure off.
It really does.
To not personalize it so much.
So what exactly is going on in our brains?
Okay, so your sources talk about a few key things.
Yeah.
One of the big ones is something called the negativity bias.
Negativity bias.
Yeah. Have you ever noticed how, like, one mean comment
Yeah.
can totally ruin your day?
Totally.
Even if you get, like, 10 nice ones?
Yeah.
It's because our brains are actually wired
Really?
to focus more on negative stuff.
It's like, why?
It's a survival thing.
Okay.
Like, way back in the day,
Yeah.
it was more important to notice the saber-toothed tiger
Right.
than to, like, appreciate the pretty flowers.
Okay, so we're, like, programmed
Yeah, kind of.
to focus on the bad stuff.
Basically, your brain is like a super efficient threat detector.
Right.
And the research shows that it pays like 5 times more attention.
5 times.
Yeah, like way more to
Oh.
threats than it does to rewards.
So, like, even if good things are happening, our brain is still, like, scanning for danger.
It's always on the lookout.
Ugh, that's exhausting.
It can be.
Okay, so negativity bias, that's one thing.
That's one piece of the puzzle.
What else?
Another big factor is early imprinting.
Early imprinting.
Yeah, so like
Is that like baby ducks?
kind of, but in this case, it's about the messages we get when we're kids,
Yep.
like from our parents, teachers,
Yeah.
like society in general.
Okay.
All those messages about what we're good at,
Yeah.
what we should be doing, what's expected of us,
They can really, like, stick with us, huh?
they totally can.
So, like, even if those messages weren't, like,
Right.
intentionally hurtful,
Yeah.
they can still, like, shape how we see ourselves.
They become our default settings.
Yeah.
Like a program running in the background.
And we don't even realize it.
Exactly.
That's kind of scary.
It can be. But the good news is
Okay.
we can reprogram those settings.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
So negativity bias,
Mhm.
early imprinting.
Check.
Okay, and then there's this whole thing about cognitive distortions.
Oh, yeah, those are fun.
Which sounds very, like,
Yeah.
technical and
It's a
complicated.
fancy way of saying that.
Okay.
Our brains sometimes like to play tricks on us.
Like how?
Like we might filter out all the good stuff,
Right.
and only focus on the negative.
Okay.
Or we jump to conclusions without any real evidence.
Oh, yeah, I do that.
We all do it.
Okay, good to know it's not just me.
It's like our brain is wearing these
Yeah.
distorted glasses.
And it's making us see things
Yeah.
that aren't really true.
Exactly.
Or at least not the whole picture.
Right.
So basically, we've got all these things working against us.
It can feel that way sometimes.
The negativity bias, making us focus on the bad.
Mm-hmm.
Early imprinting, shaping our beliefs from childhood.
Yeah.
And then cognitive distortions, like twisting our perception of reality.
It's a lot to deal with.
It really is.
But
Yeah.
here's the important part.
Okay.
These are all learned patterns.
So, like, they're not permanent.
Exactly.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, it's not like we're stuck with these things forever.
Okay, so what can we do about it?
That's what we're going to get into now.
Okay, let's do it.
So your sources lay out this really cool 4-step process.
4 steps.
Yeah, 4 steps to disrupt those doubt patterns.
I like that description.
Yeah, it's about taking action.
Okay, step 1, hit me.
Step 1 is called the 5-second reboot.
5-second reboot.
Yeah, it's all about interrupting that doubt spiral.
Like when it's happening.
Right in the moment.
Okay.
So the idea is when you feel that doubt creeping in, you do 3 things.
Okay.
First, you stand tall.
Like stand up straight.
Yeah, like you're a superhero.
Okay.
Did you know that power posing can actually boost your testosterone?
Really?
By 20%.
So I'm going to get super strong just by standing up straight.
Not exactly,
Mm-hmm.
but it can make you feel more confident and assertive.
Okay, I like that.
And then second, you take 5 deep breaths.
Deep breath. Okay.
Yeah, this is all about calming down your amygdala.
Amygdala.
It's the part of your brain that deals with fear and anxiety.
Oh, so it's like telling my brain to chill out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then the third thing you do is you say out loud.
Out loud?
Or even just in your head.
Okay.
This is just my doubt pattern talking.
Why is that important?
Because it creates some distance between you and the thought.
Like I'm not my thoughts.
Right. It's like you're observing the thought
Yeah.
instead of getting totally swept away by it.
So it's like acknowledging the doubt, but not letting it control me.
Exactly.
Okay, so stand tall.
Yep.
Deep breaths.
5 of them.
And remind myself.
That it's just a pattern.
Got it.
Cool.
That's the 5-second reboot.
Step 1, complete.
Okay, what's step 2?
Step 2 is all about bringing in the facts.
Facts.
Yeah, it's called evidence-based countering.
So like fighting doubt with evidence.
Exactly.
Okay, I like that.
It's about challenging those negative thoughts with concrete examples from your own life.
Okay, so how do I do that?
First, you write down the specific doubt that's bugging you.
Write it down.
Yeah, it helps to get it out of your head.
Okay.
Then you list 3 times in the past
3 times? Okay.
when that doubt was proven wrong.
Like times I succeeded even though I was doubtful.
Yeah, or times you were worried about something
Mm-hmm.
and it turned out fine.
Okay.
So you're basically gathering evidence
Yeah, evidence?
to show yourself that your doubt isn't always accurate.
Okay.
And then finally, you come up with a more balanced statement.
What do you mean by balance?
Like instead of saying, I'm not qualified for this,
Yeah.
you might say, I've figured things out before, even when I felt uncertain.
Oh, so it's like acknowledging that you might feel uncertain, but also reminding yourself that you have the ability to figure things out.
Exactly.
Okay, makes sense.
That's evidence-based countering.
Step 2, check.
We're on a roll.
Right. Bring on step 3.
Step 3 is all about perspective.
Perspective.
It's called the 10-10-10 perspective.
10-10-10.
Yeah, it's a little exercise to help you see the bigger picture.
Okay.
So you ask yourself 3 questions.
3 questions.
How will this matter in 10 days?
10 days. Okay.
How will this matter in 10 months?
10 months.
And how will this matter in 10 years?
10 years. Okay.
And what you'll probably find is that a lot of the stuff we stress about won't even matter in 10 days.
So it's like putting things into perspective.
Exactly.
Okay.
It helps you separate what's actually important from what's just like temporary noise.
So I can focus my energy on what really matters.
Exactly.
Okay, I like that.
Oh, cool.
So step 1 was the 5-second reboot.
Right. Interrupt the pattern.
Step 2 was evidence-based countering.
Bring in the facts.
And step 3 is the 10-10-10 perspective.
Get some perspective.
Okay, what's the final step?
This one's a little different.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
It's called the alter ego method.
Alter ego.
Yeah, like a secret identity.
So like I'm Batman.
You could be Batman.
I knew it.
But seriously.
Okay.
It's about creating a version of yourself that embodies the qualities you want to have. So like if you admire someone's confidence, you could create an alter ego That's like the super confident version of you.
Like a confidence boost in human form.
Exactly.
Okay, so how do I actually do that?
First, you identify the qualities you want to embody.
Like confidence?
Yeah. Or courage,
Mm-hmm.
creativity,
Yeah.
whatever it is you're looking for.
Okay.
Then you give that version of yourself a name.
Like super me?
Sure. Or you get more creative.
Like Beyonce has Sasha Fierce.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And then when you need those qualities,
Mm-hmm.
you just imagine yourself stepping into that alter ego.
So it's not about being fake?
No, not at all.
Okay.
It's about accessing parts of yourself
Yeah.
that might hidden or overshadowed by doubt.
Like I have those qualities within me.
Mhm.
I just need a way to like tap into them.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm kind of digging this alter ego thing.
It can be really powerful.
So we've talked about how self-doubt works in the brain, and we've got these 4 awesome steps to start dealing with it.
The doubt disruptors.
But there's one more thing I want to touch on,
Okay.
because it seems like we're talking about doubt as if it's always a bad thing.
Right.
And that's not entirely true.
That's a good point.
The sources actually talk about how healthy doubt can be a good thing.
Healthy doubt.
Yeah, like not the kind that paralyzes you,
Right.
but the kind that motivates you.
Okay. I'm listening.
So, for example,
Mhm.
healthy doubt can be a great preparation tool.
Like instead of freaking out,
Yeah.
you use the doubt to plan ahead.
Right. So it's like,
Logic.
okay, I'm feeling doubtful about this presentation,
Wow.
so I'm gonna practice extra hard
Exactly.
and make sure I'm super prepared.
You're channeling that doubt into productive action
Right.
instead of letting it sabotage you.
Okay, so healthy doubt can be good for preparation.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
It can also make you more curious.
Curious.
Like when you're doubtful about something.
Yeah.
Instead of just giving up, you get curious about how you can actually do it.
So it's like turning that doubt into a question.
Exactly.
Like, what if I could?
Yeah, what would it take?
Okay, I like that.
It opens up possibilities.
Instead of shutting them down.
Right.
Okay, so healthy doubt can help us prepare,
Mm-hmm.
and it can make us more curious.
It's a good thing.
Anything else?
Yeah, one more thing.
Yeah.
Healthy doubt can keep us humble.
Humble.
Yeah, like it reminds us that we don't know everything
Mm-hmm.
and that there's always room for improvement.
So it keeps us learning and growing.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense.
So the goal isn't to get rid of doubt altogether.
Right.
It's to learn how to use it to our advantage.
I like that.
It's about transforming our relationship with doubt.
Yeah.
So it becomes a source of strength.
Instead of weakness.
Exactly.
So for everyone listening,
Yeah.
we've given you a lot to think about today.
A lot of tools.
And hopefully a lot of hope
I hope so.
that you can actually overcome this self-doubt thing. It's definitely possible.
And one of the things your sources talk about is
Uh-huh.
this 21-day confidence build challenge.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
It's basically a way to put all of this into practice.
Yeah, make it real.
So the challenge is pretty simple.
Yeah.
Every day you choose one of the 4 doubt disruptors
Mm-hmm.
and you just practice it.
Just one.
Yeah. Doesn't have to be all of them at once.
Just pick one that resonates with you.
And then once a week,
Yeah.
you actively look for evidence that contradicts your biggest self-doubt.
So you're basically building a case file.
A case file
Yeah.
against my self-doubt.
Exactly. I love that.
It's like you're a detective for your own confidence.
Okay. I'm in.
Come on.
And then on day 21,
Mm-hmm.
you celebrate your progress,
Yeah. Acknowledge how far you've come.
even if it's just a little.
Every step counts.
So that's the 21-day confidence build challenge.
Straight from your sources.
And I think one of the most powerful things is that it encourages you to say to yourself, I am capable.
That's so important.
Because a lot of times
Yeah.
our self-doubt is telling us the opposite.
It's like a constant negative loop.
Right. So to actually say those words,
Yeah.
I am capable,
It can really start to shift things
it's like reprogramming your brain.
from the inside out.
Okay, so as we wrap up,
Mhm.
there's one more thing I want to leave you with.
Okay.
It's from one of the sources you guys sent.
right.
And it talks about how trees.
Trees.
Yeah.
What about trees?
Well, it says that trees that grow in windy places
Okay.
actually end up being stronger.
Because of the wind.
Yeah, because they have to like adapt
Oh, interesting.
and build stronger roots.
So it's like the challenges make them stronger.
Exactly.
That's a cool analogy.
And I was thinking,
Yeah.
maybe it's the same with us.
Like our doubts are like the wind.
Yeah, like maybe all these challenges, all this self-doubt,
Yeah.
it's actually making us more resilient.
Like we're building stronger roots?
Exactly.
Wow.
So instead of seeing those doubts as like
Yeah.
proof that we're not good enough,
Right.
maybe we can start to see them as
Wow.
opportunities to grow stronger.
To become more capable.
That's a powerful thought, right?
It really is.
So go out there,
Yeah.
embrace the wind,
Build those strong roots.
and remember,
Mm-hmm.
you are capable.
You got this.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
It's been real.
And we'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.